Greetings, comrades. The announcement by President Cyril Ramaphosa to register Spaza shops is a welcome development in that it averted an attack to Spaza shop owners. There is a perception out there in communities, notwithstanding what the Department of Health had said, that the death of kids is directly linked to Spaza shops. That had these kids not bought foodstuffs from the Spaza shops, they would not have died. So it doesn't matter what explanation is given, but the perception out there is that the death of kids is directly linked to Spaza shops, and these Spaza shops are foreign owned. That on its own is a crisis. So if President Cyril Ramaphosa and government did not move quickly to announce the registration of these Spaza shops, we were on the verge of an attack of foreign-owned shops by some within the communities. Because largely, in a country where unemployment is growing, and the perceptions out there that it is migrants that are taking jobs from South Africans, be it in the hospitality industry, in the security sector, construction sector, and other sectors of the economy, then this would have been used as a tool to organize society to attack these shops. So we are likely to see civil unrest in communities. So the registration of these Spaza shops, or the announcement to register, has in the meantime pushed it back. This is why in some centers, whether foreign nationals who run these Spaza shops have documents which qualifies them to register as announced by government, there are people out there that are blocking them to access these centers. Because to some in communities, it is not about one having the proper documents to be in South Africa. It is about entering what is traditionally seen as the economy of black people in South Africa. And some black people in South Africa see this as a direct competition, that they've been driven out from the Spaza shops. Then to regain the Spaza shops, whether one has correct papers or not, they want them out. But the registration itself was strategic on the part of government to begin to say, let us register these Spaza shops. Let the health departments in all municipalities provide a certificate that indeed the goods that is sold in the Spaza shops will not cause any harm to anyone. And this is the whole idea, in our view, by government of South Africa. So that if this happens in future, it should not be said that the Spaza shops are responsible for selling expired goods which cause harm to young kids. This is why, as the African Diaspora Forum, we are calling on all Spaza shop owners to take this registration exercise seriously. That they must try their level best to meet the deadline. But what is positive since the announcement by President Ramaphosa, because we have been going around Spaza shops as the leadership of the African Diaspora Forum to check also whether people do take up this registration seriously. In our visit in some Spaza shops, we have discovered that each and a number of Spaza shops have been visited by inspectors, particularly Region F of Johannesburg. They have been visited in the past by health inspectors from the city of Johannesburg. Unfortunately, the media does not pick up this. Because when we even went to the registration center in central Johannesburg, those that we went with who own Spaza shops, they were being asked who their health inspectors are. And these guys, they will be carrying the forms, which they'd received some as early as February 2024 from their health inspectors, and the name of a health inspector is written. And some were advised that, your inspector is going to get back to you. If you qualify, they are going to give you the certificate. Meaning that inspections were done. We were going through some documents with the Spaza shop owners, checking their documents as the leadership of the African Diaspora Forum. There are issues that have been raised during the inspections to say you are putting your products on the floor, there's not proper light, and so forth and so forth. And most of these issues that were raised as early as February 2024 have been corrected by some Spaza shop owners. And this is why I'm saying it's unfortunate that the media, mainstream media, that does not pick up this. So this registration, therefore, is strategic and critical in the sense that after the deadline of 21 days, as announced by President Cyril Ramaphosa, people will then have to accept and appreciate that Spaza shops that will be open, they have a right to trade, or they meet the requirements to trade. But as we are saying, that in our view, it is not to some whether people have the correct papers to run Spaza shops. It is about the competition. Because the Aslam document and the refugee status, Section 22 and Section 24, which is granted to most of the Spaza shop owners, does give them the right to run businesses, to run a business, to work and to start. Right? So an Aslam seeker will not be sitting in a camp, as some will be suggesting. But they are allowed to work, to run a business, which Spaza shops are then run these businesses based on what is provided for in the Aslam document and in the refugee status document. So as the African Diaspora Forum, we call on Spaza shop owners to register their shops in line with the announcement by government. And we are available as the leadership of the African Diaspora Forum and the other organizations to ensure that all of us, we assist those that have proper documents to register their shops in line with the announcement by President Cyril Ramaphosa. Please like this video. If you're on TikTok, please do follow us. If you have not yet subscribed to this YouTube channel, please do so. Otherwise, goodbye.